Hello, math lovers! Ever thought about what's special about April 27th? It might seem like just another ordinary day on the calendar, but in the history of mathematics, it's actually a golden day. To find out why, let's dive right in.
First, I've got a simple question for you. Think about the headphones you use, the GPS on your phone, and the Instagram feed you scroll through every day. What could those three things possibly have in common?
Well, the answer is the mathematical foundation behind all of that technology has a huge connection to April 27th. That's right. The brilliant mathematicians connected to this one single day are the reason for it all.
So where does this whole story begin? We've got to go back way back to the 17th century. That's when the very first connection to this special day was forged.
The year was 1657. On this very day, April 27th, a Dutch mathematician named Christian Huygens published a book about a brand new idea for the very first time. And let me tell you, it was a book that completely changed the course of math history. And that idea was probability theory. In simple terms, you could call it the mathematics of guessing. From something as simple as a coin toss all the way to predicting who's going to win a cricket match, probability is at work. And Huygens' book was the very first step into this massive field.
Okay, so after that little bit of history, how about we meet the real superstars of April 27th? Let's meet the geniuses who started their journey on this very day.
First up, we're looking at Antoine Parseval. He was born on April 27th, 1755. Now, you might not be familiar with his name, but believe me, his idea is hidden inside every single song you listen to. Let's see how. Parseval is known as the man who turned sound into math. His theorem is a core part of a technique called Fourier analysis, which helps break down complex waves, like sound, into simple parts. The magic here is that the music equalizers you use, your MP3 songs, even apps like Shazam, they all work based on his idea. So the crucial point is this: every song you stream is secretly a giant math problem.
Next up is another titan born on this day, Paul Gordan, back in 1837. Behind this name lies a pretty big secret in the technology we use every day. So what is it? Let's find out.
Gordan was known as the king of invariants. His specialty was something called invariant theory. Basically, it's all about figuring out what stays the same even when something is transformed. This very idea is fundamental for creating stable patterns in things like computer graphics and physics. Think of it like a superhero's signature move. It's always the same, no matter the situation.
Another mathematician, Giancarlo Rota, also born on April 27th, gave us this really interesting thought. He asks, why is it that a complex university textbook might sell a few thousand copies, but a simple Shams Outlines book is considered a failure unless it sells hundreds of thousands? It's a great question about what makes math education truly successful and impactful for everyone.
Okay, so we've met the legends who were born on this day. Now let's talk about the masters who may have left us on April 27th, but whose influence absolutely never will. Their legacies are everywhere.
First on this list is an absolute giant, Karl Pearson. He passed away on April 27, 1936. In the world of statistics, his name is legendary. Let's see what he did. He is nothing less than the father of modern statistics. He gave us this simple yet incredibly powerful idea called correlation. It's a mathematical way to see how two different things are related. So what's the big deal? This concept of correlation is the engine behind the recommendation algorithms on YouTube, Instagram, and Netflix that suggest what you should watch or buy next. Get this, your For You page. It's powered by Pearson's big idea.
Next up, let's meet George Jeffery. This guy was a key figure in connecting math with a crucial piece of technology that pretty much all of us use daily. Let's see how.
They call him the man who tested Einstein. What that means is he worked on Einstein's famous theory of general relativity and actually found exact solutions to his incredibly complex equations. Now, for the GPS on our phones to work accurately, it has to account for gravity with extreme precision. And that's exactly where Jeffery's work comes in. So the big takeaway is, without his math, your Google Maps might just send you to the wrong street.
And finally, our last master for the day, Guido Castelnuovo. He left us on April 27, 1952. This man was an absolute pioneer in the field of geometry.
He was the architect of surfaces, a true master of algebraic geometry.
He was an expert in classifying complex surfaces. Why does that matter today? Well, these principles are the foundation for modern 3D modeling. The video games you play, the animated movies you watch, his work's impact is in all of it. Really, every character in your favorite video game is built on the geometric ideas he pioneered. So, we met mathematicians who were born and those who passed away on April 27th. We've seen probability, sound waves, statistics, and 3D models. So what's the big takeaway from all this?
Well, after looking at all of this, what have we learned? First, that math isn't just about numbers, it's a human story. It's about people, their births, their deaths, and their brilliant ideas. Second, discoveries made hundreds of years ago are what's powering our world today. And finally, any single day can hold incredible significance, just like April 27th.
And now I want to leave you with one final thought. Today we looked at the history of April 27th. 100 years from now, what discoveries do you think people will link to today's date? The next chapter is being written right now.
I hope you enjoyed this journey into the math of April 27th. If you want to explore more interesting math stories just like this one, don't forget to like this and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!